I haven't done a smoker video in quite some time. We got a big chunk of meat here, a brisket. It's about 15.5 pounds as it sits right now. Yeah, I'm working on my workbench. I'm out. I'm in the garage in between building forks for that and a bunch of other stuff for that. But I grabbed a big piece of cardboard and I put this plastic down to hopefully contain the meat juice. Just so happens today got some hors d'oeuvres being prepared. Actually, some of this is our dinner tonight, and some is going to a gathering tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Back to the task at hand. I've never done a brisket before. My understanding is I need to cut this hard thing off along this side, trim some of this fat, leaving some on there. It's going to really make it be quite a bit less weight because there's a lot of fat on this thing. I don't know what the heck that is. They just threw that in there, so we got charged a little extra. My wife didn't want meat juice in the house, so it's going to be all over my workbench. Add a little flavor to my motorcycle stuff. Wow, that's quite a chunk of stuff. Don't want to lose any of that good meat. How far does that thing go in there? Wow, look at all that. This is going to be pounds. See how thick that fat layer is? I think I'm making progress. I understand the cook time is going to be long time for this thing. Not sure how long. I hope I'm supposed to cut this whole thing out. There's another big chunk. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Now, the rest of the fat. Oh! Oh man, there's another hard section over here. I wonder if that was what I was supposed to cut off. I think I'll leave all this. My son said to leave a 1/4 inch of fat. I don't know how you're supposed to know how much fat is left down there. I think most of this can stay. Yeah, there's meat right underneath there. I wonder if this is normal to have this much fat. I think it is, but I've never done one. This thing feels like it almost goes all the way through. I should have watched more videos, but you start getting a little saturated watching all the videos. Everybody does it a little different. So who's right and who's wrong? Maybe I'm getting carried away on this. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. Guess I'm not. I got to pick up all that, throw it away. So all of this has been removed. I would say, what is that, 3 pounds? Something like that, maybe even more, 3.5, 4 pounds. So I think we're only going to salt this thing. The fat side is going to be up when we start. This is kosher salt. Nice. I just hit my light fixture up here. There's a meat goop on my light fixture. Need to go ask the experts if we're going to put anything else on here. Pepper, garlic, salt. Here's our brisket, double bagged, ready to go back in the fridge. There's a big load of fat. Oh, that is a lot. It feels like 3 to 4 pounds, I would say. Oh, that still weighs a lot. Hope it's good. I just pulled the swing arm out. I thought I would. The meatballs are coming off now. And the chicken wings, I'm going to turn the heat up to try to get them a little crispy. A little while ago I turned this up to 375. 'Tis the night before Christmas. I just got home from a family gathering. I've turned the Traeger on to 225, so it's warming up. I got this stuff as a white elephant gift. I'm going to rub it on here. I've never done this before, like I said yesterday when I was preparing this chunk of meat. Let's see how this goes on. Oh, that's good. Flip it over. Still a heavy chunk of meat. Getting seasoning all over my nice workbench. This thing is just about preheated. It's at about 215. I'm going to go get the meat and throw it on here. Look at that. Nice fit. Wish me luck. I'm going to go ahead and put the temperature probe in tonight, right now. That way, when I get up early in the morning, which I get up very early every day, about 4, I can look at my app and see how we're doing. When this thing gets to 170 or something, we are going to wrap it in butcher paper and put it back on there. That's it. Until tomorrow. Good night. It's Christmas morning. Merry Christmas. 4:22, and that's where we're at. It's the update. So that thing's been on there close to 10 hours. Here's the pellet hopper. I had this thing full. It's down there quite a bit. I think I'll go get some more pellets. I'm not going to open it. Just going to let it cook. I was freaking out a little bit last night because the meat temperature had gotten up to like 140 degrees pretty quick last night. So I was thinking that this thing would be done, I don't know, at 1 o'clock in the morning or something. But it wasn't. I did wake up at 1 and I looked at this thing and it was at 160. And then at about 3 it was at about 170. So it definitely hit that stall period. I didn't sleep too well last night, all because of a chunk of meat. That's alright. I'll survive. We'll have a good Christmas. When that brisket hits 204 degrees or so, it's going to come from around the corner over there, down this pathway, into the garage. I'm going to wrap it up in foil and then transfer it into here with a bunch of towels and let it sit for 2 hours. It's been approximately 12 hours and here's where we're at. It's really slowed down. It's almost 10 a.m. and we're at 192 degrees. Over 15 hours and we're still not up to the 204. 15 plus hours. We're going to check and see if it's tender. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. How's it feel? Is it more tender at this end?
Yeah, like right in there, just slid right in. Oh, but it slid right in, and right there it's 204.
Yeah, it's a thinner.
Oh, that is nice right in there. It feels pretty good. It could probably come off.
Why don't we wait a little bit?
Take a picture.
Here comes the rain. It's been, what did I say? 15 and a half hours. It's about 200 degrees, the meat. It's time. It looks beautiful. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Figure out a way to wrap it. Now it's going to rest in here for 2 hours. I used a lot of pellets for this cook. I just took this out of the cooler. Oh wow, that looks so beautiful. So this is end grain, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
It looks pretty good to me. Does that look good? Get you done? You ready for a taste? Oh, look at this. Mmm. Oh man. Mmm. Nice holiday plate.
Get to the point, maybe you already know, you'll cut like here,
Yeah.
and you're going to cut like that, and then go blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Blah, blah.
Mmm. It's very tasty. What's the bottom look like? Whoa. So I'll bet if I would have taken it off and covered it, this, oh, look at it, it comes right off. Wouldn't have gotten so dark. But I don't know if it matters. Nice. It's a lot of meat. We're going to be in brisket for a few days here. There's some of it. Gotta cut up the rest of this. It's quite tasty. I'm gonna be full by the time I get in there. All these little pieces that come off, I end up eating, and it's really, really tasty. Better than I thought. This is really good. Look at that. Nice. I think what's really cool about this brisket is there's all kinds of different types of, there's soft center meat, I don't know the right terminology. There's these crispy bark pieces. My wife will like those. And this thing, oh, that's really hard on the edge. Let me just cut that off. Wow, even that's good. This is the point. It's all cut up. There's the pile of meat that came off what started as about a 15.5 pound brisket. And it is tasty.
This piece here is just fall apart, yummy, smoky, amazingness.
That's a huge piece.
Yeah.
This part is really good.
Oh my gosh, so tasty.
And you say?
It's so good. The part of it, like the skin part or whatever that is on the
Crust?
end.
What do you call
so
it?
good.
Bark.
Bark.
Oh, tasty, tasty, tasty.
Crusty bark.
The connoisseur of meat, do you need a different
I
slice,
think
Kenny?
he has a dry slice too.
This one here's pretty good. I did have a dry one, but it's good. The outside is a wee salty.
Oh.
Some parts are, huh?
That's why I like it.
If you like the salt.